Yo, what's up? So Grateful Joe here. What's going on today? We got to talk about something that, just hit me right now. I got a little bit of a stroke of inspiration, so to say. Just came out of nowhere. I'm still in my running gear. I just came from a good run. It was only about 3 miles. As I was running, I started thinking about something that I want to share with you today. So as I was saying, I went to my run, got through my 3 miles, and the entire time I was thinking something that I feel not enough people do enough or cultivate this part of life that I feel everyone should. And what I'm talking about, pain. Yes, pain. What I mean by that is when things are difficult, life inevitably will throw so many obstacles your way, so many things that are going to try to tear you away from the path that you're focused and so steadfast and pursuant of. You're just staying on that path, you're hustling, you're working, you're off, and then life inevitably will throw you some curveball. It'll throw some pain at you. But I think what most people neglect to do in the meantime, when things are going well, when things are steady sailing and things are going smooth, you forget about that relationship that you need to have with pain. You need to cultivate a relationship with pain. Now, what are some ways that you can do that? Some of those ways are physical. Test yourself, push yourself, prepare for the rainy day when it is sunny out. What do I mean by that? Say you go for a run, test yourself, see how far you can go, push your limit, test yourself, go till you can't go no more, push through that pain barrier. In the Marine Corps, I believe it's the Marine Corps, they have this, I believe it's called the 6% rule, which means that once you're gassed out, once you've given everything you have, it's really only about 6% of all you have. You still have so much left to push through and to get to the next level and to push through and just to make things even more difficult for yourself, but just to push through those pain periods and those barriers that feel like they can't be pushed any further. Those limits that we impose on ourselves. They're really just self-imposed limits, but sometimes we need to break through that. And that's some of the ways that you can do that. Go on a long run. Or when you're working out in the gym, go another rep or go another minute on the elliptical or say no to that food. It's not just physical, right? It can be mental pain, emotional pain. These things that we have to go through. For example, say you're out with some friends and everybody's eating and you've been so good with your diet. Things have been going so well. You've been seeing results. Things have been going the way that you want. But suddenly they start throwing all these things at you: alcohol, chocolate, desserts, all this junk food. And it's hard. It's painful to say no, right? But if you prepare for it and you develop that relationship with pain beforehand, it's a lot easier for you to say no and to fight through, push through that pain period. What's another example? At work. This is something that I need for myself too, because I get so caught up at work sometimes. Things bog me down. I let it bog me down. But you put in a long day's work and there's just a little more that you can push forward, a little more that you can work a little bit harder, right? Send in a few more emails, make a couple more calls, send a couple more reports, whatever it is. Push through that pain period, because initially you're not going to want to. It's easy to say no and to just throw in the towel, go home, call it a day, come back the next day. No, push through. There's a variety of different aspects and different areas that you can apply this to. But if you develop that relationship with pain and you know what it feels like to struggle and to go through that adversity in whatever form it may show up in your life, you will be ready. When life inevitably throws that pain and difficulty and adversity and struggle your way, you will be ready. You will have prepared. It's the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You're mentally preparing yourself for the inevitable. Because I'm sorry guys, as positive and as grateful as I am, there's gonna be times where things are tough, things are hard, things aren't going your way. But if you mentally prepare and you physically prepare yourself for that pain, if it's physical, you will be ready. You will be a hardened soldier. That's why the soldiers in the Marines and the Navy, and that's why they're so tough. That's why they're so mentally tough. Because look at what the rigors that they make them go through in training camp. And you think they're just gonna walk on the battlefield and be ready and be battle hardened and be ready to endure the pain and hardship and difficulty of war? No, they train, they prepare. So today, I want you to start thinking about how you can cultivate your relationship with pain. In 2018, find some healthy ways that you can incorporate some pain into your life to where you can control it and you can push through that pain, those pain periods. Develop that mental toughness to push through difficult times. Too many people will they give in too easily. Push through that pain period. In the comments below, let me know what are some things that you've done to push through pain, or some things that you feel you should do, or some things that you are going to do to push through pain. I want to hear what you guys have to say. As always, So Grateful Joe here. I get real serious today, but I just got inspired. I hope this helps someone out there. And that's pretty much all I got. Peace, guys.
He didn't get him.
No? He hung on?
Yeah. Oh!